Do you ever feel played by a friend, a woman, or an opponent? Do you want to learn how to predict when someone is pretending before it costs you something real? Then start by asking yourself the most uncomfortable question. Why do they pretend? And do you wear a mask too? Because here's the truth most won't tell you. 99% of people wear a mask, not for survival, but for approval. They pretend to be confident, loyal, powerful, just to look good in the eyes of others. Do you ever wonder why some people look confident, happy, and in control, and you don't when you look at the man in the mirror? If you could see beneath the surface, you'd realize most of them are falling apart. They're small, fragile boys hiding behind muscles, money, and filters. Sweet sons in their mother's arms wearing the mask of internet-made millionaires. Everyone wears a mask. Some wear it to hide weakness, some to appear kind, and those are the most dangerous. I'm not saying good people don't exist. Respect to them, but they're rarer than intelligent people, and intelligence is already a dying breed. Imagine a stadium full of people, then remove almost everyone. That's how rare genuine goodness is. Some wear masks to look powerful, and the sad truth is, our entire world rewards pretending. Social media turned it into an art form. Now we don't just lie to others, we lie to ourselves. We show what's acceptable, never what's real. And after a while, we forget the difference. You have eyes, but you are blind. You wear glasses, but you still don't see. From childhood, you were trained to perform. Smile when you don't feel like it. Say you're fine when you're not. Fit in, stay polite. Follow the script someone else wrote for you. You didn't learn that honesty is dangerous. People don't want truth. They want comfort. And if you speak the truth too often, they'll call you cruel, arrogant, or broken. So you build a mask, not because you want to, but because you have to. It protects you from judgment. It earns you approval. And slowly it becomes you. You forget where the mask ends and where you begin. And that's the real danger, when the mask becomes smarter than you, when pretending becomes easier than being. That's when the mask stops being protection and becomes identity. But masks are heavy. Carry one long enough, and you'll wake up exhausted, not from life, but from acting. Look around. The modern world is full of people who built their lives around validation. Internet millionaires showing cars, women, and rented lifestyles to impress other alphas. Don't buy into it. They're not alphas, they're clowns. You can wear a mask, but only with purpose. Even Cosimo de' Medici, the richest man of his era, rode a mule while lending to kings. He didn't need to prove power. He was power. Be smart. Don't let a fake world convince you its illusions are real. There's nothing wrong with success. But some get rich to show off their masks. Others get rich to disappear. Choose your version of rich. Understand this. You've built a character the world might love, but that character isn't you. It's just another alpha, dreaming of a Porsche like every other shallow fool. Be different. Be your own man. Chase intelligence, philosophy, psychology, things that last longer than applause. Don't create a version of yourself that fits everyone's expectations, but betrays your own soul. Because the longer you act, the further you drift from truth. You smile in pictures. You talk about dreams you don't believe in. You act strong while quietly falling apart. It's not depression. It's spiritual suffocation. And no matter how perfect your performance, deep down, you know it's fake. You can lie to everyone, but you can't lie to yourself forever. So aim for something real. Make sure that under your mask stands an unshakable figure. No complexes, no pretension, only sharpened knowledge and control. We pretend because it's easier than being real. It's easier to wear the mask of strength than admit you're scared. Easier to act confident than confess you're lost. But pretending comes with a price. Every fake smile buries the truth deeper. And that's why the world is full of clowns trying to prove they're tough. They fight to prove dominance, not strength. Ignore them. They're bulls in a cage, loud, confused, and desperate for attention. Argue with a fool and you become one. We built a society where everyone's an actor and no one remembers who they are when the curtain falls. We wear masks at work, with friends, even with family. And the more masks you wear, the lonelier you become. You think those alpha males on Instagram are happy? They're not. They're probably more miserable than you. Because the difference between you and them is simple. They must show they're happy. In dark psychology, the loudest display of happiness is often the clearest sign of emptiness. Nobody really knows you, only the version you show. That's why people can be surrounded by others and still feel alone. You can't connect through disguise. And the longer you hide, the more terrified you become of being seen. Still, sometimes acting is necessary. A mask can be armor, but only in the right places. Be strategic, not fake. And if you're lucky, have one person in your life you can be honest with. Even then, be careful. Because even truth, in the wrong ears, becomes a weapon. If you've made it this far, it's because you're tired of masks, tired of pretending, tired of watching actors call themselves real. Don't let them confuse you. Accept that we live in a fake world. The loudest ones preaching happiness are often the most broken inside. It's fine to wear a mask when you need to reach a goal. But it's not fine to pretend to be a strong figure when you're shattered inside. Don't show weakness to everyone. But when you're alone, work like a warhorse. Build something. Get better at something. Become dangerous in your own field. At the end of the day, we all wear masks to survive the crowd. But before you go to sleep, take it off. Hang it on the wall and analyze what's underneath. Deeply, brutally, honestly. Start with yourself. If you can't see your own flaws, you'll never recognize anyone else's. To see through others, you must first kill your ego, your pride, your complexes. And that only happens through work, discipline, and silence. Because once you finally strip masks from everyone around you, you'll realize something. They're all the same. Flesh, blood, instinct. No gods, no monsters. Just humans pretending to be both. And when all the masks are gone and the stage goes dark, the only person left, the only one that truly matters, is the one staring back at you in the mirror.